Hey everyone, happy Mindful Monday to you. Today, let's talk a little bit about how the year is progressing. So, we've reached past the half a month mark. By this point, many people who have goals, or what I said in the previous video, intentions, which is the way to succeed, have been feeling like they're falling on their face already, especially if their resolutions have been hard and not set in the way that we spoke about in terms of being intentional about changes in our year. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I encourage you to go back and watch the last couple of videos and catch up so that you can project your goals in a more healthy way for this year. So, moving forward, let's look at those goals now. The majority of them will always come down to you and I, right? It's always going to be about self care, it's always going to be about personal growth because we cannot control other people and we cannot always control our environment, but we can control and choose how we respond in situations. And so today I'm going to challenge every one of us, specifically as women, because many of us have no problem going to a fancy restaurant and dumping a whole bunch of money there and paying for $100 or $100 plus bill. But we have a big problem with picking up healthy ingredients at the grocery store. We have no problem with going to watch a movie or going and checking out entertainment, but we have a big problem with a gym membership or some kind of workout plan that would actually make us feel better. We have no problem with shopping for our children who are going to grow out of their size in like a month or 3 months or 6 months. But we have a big problem with purchasing clothing that is going to make us feel better and suit our body type and boost our confidence. Do you see where I'm going with this? For some reason, at some point, we've decided that others have become more important than us. We have decided that others are more important than us. We have decided that our health is not as important as a short term pleasure or gain. We have decided that our children are more important, and so we can drive them around all day long to classes after classes and programs, but not take time to go and spend personal time, to pray, to go and work out, to join a program, whether it's social or fitness or anything, for ourselves. And so we have to ask the question, why is this? Why is it that I stop looking after myself? Why do we have rules for our children as to how much sleep they need and as to how much food they need and what kinds of food they should be eating to be healthy and what kind of friends they should have around them, while we indulge in all the junk food and not sleeping enough? Some great questions to be asking. Why do we not seek out help and go to the doctor when we need to? It's simple little things that are sending these little messages inside of us that are saying that we don't feel that we are as important, and we choose to not look after ourselves. So we'll look after everyone else, and we'll deal with ourselves when the time comes. Why are we not looking out for a counselor or a therapist if we're struggling with something in our lives that we need help with? There is absolutely no shame in it. In fact, we will move forward faster the sooner that we are self aware, the sooner we realize we need to work on our eating plan, the sooner we realize that mental hygiene is important, the sooner we realize that it's just like our physical health, the sooner we realize that our relationships and emotions count on it. How long are we going to ignore ourselves? How long are we going to ignore our spouses and make it all about the children? How long are we going to look at others who seem to have it all together and wonder why we can't look like them, wonder how they do it, when we can, and we can recognize that we can begin to take the steps today? So I urge all of us today, I urge you, are there areas where you're putting yourself last? Do we need to stop and put the oxygen mask on ourselves before we can move on to help others? I'm pretty sure that there are areas that you can. And so if you are halfway through the month feeling defeated with your resolutions and your hard goals, here is a bit of a check. This is not the time to throw in the towel, but to practice some self-awareness and choose to grow, set some healthy intentions, and start with one little step at a time. One extra glass of water, one outing a week, one workout today, one personal quiet prayer time or reading time, just 1 hour maybe, one session. one emotional health session, whatever it may be, one healthy meal, and then tomorrow, repeat. And before you know it, the year will be closing and you will be feeling better and healthier and have grown. Have a great one until next week.